Manchester United have lost both their last two matches 3-0, the first against Manchester City and then in midweek against Newcastle United. They find themselves out of the League Cup and almost certainly out of the running for the Premier League title. Speaking to TNT Sports, United midfielder McTominay urged his teammates to look ahead at the Fulham game, not to dwell on the past. Manchester United midfielder Scott McTominay said the manager can't win you games and that his teammates have to give everything to beat Fulham. United travel to London for an early kickoff in the Premier League on Saturday, live on TNT Sports, and do so on the back of two consecutive 3-0 defeats. The first came in the Manchester Derby last weekend, and in midweek that was followed up by a loss against Newcastle United in the League Cup. McTominay has been one of the few bright spots in United's season, helping the club to a 2-1 comeback win over Brentford a few weeks ago with two late goals, but other players have not been able to match his contribution. They have one win from 3 matches in their Champions League group and sit 8th, 8 points off the top 4 and are almost certainly already out of the running for a title challenge despite more transfer activity in the summer. There is also yet more controversy with Erik ten Hag taking a stand against a player, this time Marcus Rashford, for partying after the Derby defeat. Speaking to TNT Sports before the match in West London, McTominay was asked if the club would have to fight like dogs. He agreed, saying there is only so much that ten Hag can do. That's been the message the past 2-3 days. Obviously pick yourself up, and with this football club there's no rest, so that's most definitely the message. Obviously there are tactics and things like that, but the message is to go and fight for yourself and have a bit of personality about yourself. McTominay expects his side not to look back on poor results and instead focus on what they can do against Fulham. When you're playing for Manchester United, there's no time to rest, he continued. You can't dwell on previous games and think you're on a bad run. You have to black it out, and whatever happens, happens. Make sure you come off the pitch and have done everything to win that game.